I'm not on that trauma.
It ain't.
And we know somebody, just very general, that has been recently like abused in a relationship, a lesbian relationship. And we see it a lot in lesbian relationships, I don't want to say we see it a lot, but it's two girls.
We do see it a lot.
Yeah, we do, but
same-sex relationships, we be out there boxing like Tyson and goddamn Jake Paul. All right, my bad.
You went hard. But it does feel a little different sometimes because at the end of the night, it's two girls. But there is somebody like being abusive in a relationship. Do you have any advice for anybody that's like going through that and like couldn't get better? Should you just get out? And are there limits to it? Like,
and is it more common in same-sex relationships versus hetero? Because
I don't know if it's more common. I know that it just exists in relationships. Yeah. But the reality is, if somebody is harming you, they can love you as much as they love you. Not saying that somebody that's abusive doesn't love you. They can love you in a healthy way. And you can't save them. That has to be a choice that they make. You have to save yourself.
Yeah.
If you are in a space where like being in abusive relationships, whether it's emotionally or physically, you start to change, you start to lose yourself, you start to walk on eggshells, you want to keep the peace. That's not living.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how much you love this person, you have to decide, how much do I love myself?
Yeah.
How much do I love myself? Because whatever they have going on, they got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Either you're going to accommodate it and be a survivor of it, or you'll get the fuck on.
Yeah. And it's crazy because it's so toxic, but I feel like we can all relate to this, right? Like at one point, I'm
not laughing at you, pots and pans. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
No, like when, let's say you're going through a breakup, right? And the person don't want to break up with you. And they do something crazy to show that they love you.
Manipulative.
In our fucking head, we're like, yo.
You're going to bat for me.
Yeah, like, you really love me. Like, they'll do something crazy. You're like, damn, I've never seen you spaz out like that.
Yeah.
And something in our head make us feel like, damn, you ride for me. Like,
that's crazy.
But that goes back.
The hell?
That goes back to the shit that we normalize.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you really love me, that means you're going to work on yourself. Not you going to act the fool now. It's like, oh, and I don't know how
break all my car windows.
You're going to break all my car windows now. Like, oh, you don't want to be here anymore. All of those things. Those things are manipulative and controlling. Hello. If you really love me, you're going to do the hard thing and work on yourself.
Yeah. That shit ain't cute.
It's not, but I'm not gonna lie. The younger me was like,
for real. Like, you got my name tatted. You must really love me.
Yo, it's crazy.
You got somebody's name tatted? We all have been there. Hey, we all been there.
Hey, I got my cover up.
I got my cover ups.
I'm about to get a little removal.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, removal.
We all removal different. You feel me? But all right, let me ask you this: if somebody put their hands on a person one time, should they stay? Should they go?
What's happening? What's the accountability? Like, we're all...
Don't sip now.
Well, it ain't me, but
no, I ain't saying it's you. I'm just saying
we're all complicated and none of us are perfect. So when you fuck up, the best thing you could do is be accountable. Whatever it is, I shouldn't have did that thing, whatever. And this is what I'm going to do to change it.
And you know what?
So that's forgivable?
It depends.
Because now...
It depends on you.
Okay.
It depends on you.
I done been in that relationship before where a person was abusing me, and I told myself that any girl, I don't care if you was drunk out your mind,
somebody
bitch.
Maybe like it's a situation, and you're like, hey, this does not fucking work for me. I don't know what you grew up seeing. I don't know what experiences you thought that doesn't work for me. Yeah. You put your hands on me again, I'm leaving. Put your hands on me again, you out. Okay. But also for some people, it's the first time, I'm done.
Yeah.
Some people, it's so normal to them. Like for me, I don't like being yelled at. I don't like being cussed at. If you are like really aggressive in how you communicate with me, that's not gonna work for me. And I will like my rule for boundaries is like the first time I'm gonna tell you, hey, this don't work for me. Second time, it's still new information. Let me remind you, this don't work for me.
She got
patience. That's that therapist in you.
Third time, baby, no, you made a choice. I'm not fucking with you.
Yeah.
And I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like you said, like the most we see is somebody trying other ways to prove to you that they're sorry rather than being like, you know what, I fucked up and I'm gonna work on me.
Yeah.
I think I could respect that a lot more because I'll give you that time. I'm not gonna be with you right away or whatever, but like I'll give you that time to work on you. and really respect that. But you hardly ever see that. People is crazy.
People are so afraid to be accountable, because it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't like being accountable. When somebody tell me I'm wrong, I'm like, oh my God, oh,
right. It's like, I guess I was wrong. Yeah.
But I am going to, after I'm uncomfortable and annoyed about it, listen to you and do better because I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's love.
Yeah,
not like some people think like, oh, let me just like love bomb you. With the cycle abuse, it's like, let me do some fucked up shit and then let me buy you something. You can still buy me something, but you're going to have to be accountable too.
Right.
She going to take that bag.
I'm going to take the gift, but I'm going to need it with the side of accountability.
Yeah. As promised, we just dropped our new Patreon page, and you should subscribe now.
That's right. We already got people over there in our new community waiting for you to join them as well to get all the new exclusive content from the No Homo Show.
Yes, and we got behind-the-scenes footage that you will not see on YouTube. Mm-hmm. We have ad-free episodes, no commercials at all, and so much more, y'all.
Yeah, you should sign up today. I'm talking about you might even come to our studio. We're doing guidance from the gay gods.
It's a whole community in there, and if you're not on there, like, what community?
Come on now, you a Gaby, right?
Come on
over to our Patreon.
Make sure you join us now at patreon.com/the No Homo Show.
Whole lot of gay shit. Whole lot of gay.
Boss Britt, we certified, and DJ eXeL.